Hi, this is Jake Kruger, and welcome back to Blind Faith Week 9. This week I'd kind of like to discuss maybe two topics I would like to kind of go over. The first one is kind of accepting things the way they are. Because I kind of did something today, and I kind of thought about it, and I should be thankful for everything that God gives me. So today I walked outside and walked to my garden. And the first thing I did is I called my brother and told him, "Oh my goodness, we got a lot of rain. My garden's flooded and it's really wet and hard to walk through." And I get off the phone with him, paused for a second, and my next thought is, it is so hot out here. And so I'm walking around like just complaining in my life about every situation. But at the same time, I should be thankful because there's people, well, for one, in a couple of months, I'm going to be freezing here. It's going to be cold. And I'm going to be complaining that it's too cold. And you can take this a couple of different ways. One way is that because where I live, I feel like people in my area complain about everything. It's too cold, too warm, too wet, too dry. Too much snow, not enough snow. It's all over. If we get too much snow, then you can't go snowmobiling. Not enough snow, you can't go snowmobiling. So I feel like people are never happy in their lives. And I think this is one of those things that you can maybe try to go, well, thank you, God, for giving me another day. Might be a little bit hot, but it's another day that I get to see new stuff. Another day I get to live, another day I get to learn. Or you can look at it a different way and kind of pause and thank God for your air conditioning in your house, your heating in your house, or your sub pump when it's too rainy. Because 100 years ago, people wouldn't have had this kind of technology, and they still had to survive. Another thing I want to talk about in this week was making the right choice and the wrong choice. Now, God knows that we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to make the wrong choice sometimes. And I think that the main thing that makes a wrong choice is if you make the wrong choice, you make a mistake, and then you stick with it and don't admit to yourself that you made the wrong choice and keep trying to push ahead. Some situations kind of make you stick with the wrong choice after you've made it, but admitting it to yourself or admitting it to other people, you made a mistake, you made the wrong choice, you made screwed up in your life, is a really good characteristic to have. It's great to make the right choice, and God tells us how to make the right choice, like with sins and stuff. But even just everyday life, sometimes you need to sit down and pray to God and ask Him to help you make the right choice. Sometimes you making the choice that you feel like might be right at the time you might realize the wrong choice later on. But you can always sit down and think about it because God had some reason for you that He wanted you to make that choice. He like if you chose the wrong profession in college and switch, maybe you had to learn something by doing that. So things aren't sinning, like just choices in your everyday life. The other choice is not against the Bible. Both choices the Bible might not mention, but like let's say if you have two careers you're thinking about, both of them are good careers, you choose the wrong one. Maybe God put that in front of you to make you realize and appreciate the other career that you changed to. So it's just kind of a little thing to think of, that when you make the wrong choice in a situation, go the wrong direction, feel like that you're kind of just off track, sit down and pray to God, ask Him for help, because He's going to help you, and just keep going and trying to make the right choices and asking God to help you make the right choices. And And then there's the other situation of sinning, making your own choice, and that's when you've got to pray for forgiveness, because all of us are sinners, all of us make mistakes, and that's when you have to admit to God, tell Him that you've made a mistake, you screwed up, ask Him for His forgiveness and help Him, or ask Him for His help not to make the mistake again. This is Blind Faith. Thanks for watching.